everyone. This video is to announce our latest Daisy Award winner. There's really no better time to recognize and express gratitude to our Albany nurses and our nursing staff for their countless acts of kindness and compassion. And so I first want to apologize for the delay in announcing the latest winner. Before I announce the winner, I'd like to just share a few words, like I always do, about the Daisy Award and the Daisy Foundation. If you're not aware, in 1999, the Daisy Foundation was established by the family of a gentleman named Patrick Barnes. Patrick Barnes was a 33-year-old who passed away from an autoimmune disease that affected his platelet count. And that's actually how the acronym for Daisy was derived, diseases attacking the immune system. And when Patrick passed away, his family wanted to find a way to celebrate the nurses that cared for him and for their compassion and the impact that they leave on the lives of patients and their families every day. And so they established the Daisy Award for Extraordinary Nurses. And this program has grown to become an international recognition program for nurses, and it honors nurses all around the globe. The last count was around 120,000 nurses around the globe have been honored with this award, and over 4,600 facilities have partnered with the Daisy Foundation, and I'm really glad that we did that a few years ago too. So Daisy nurses really make the difference in the lives of patients and their families, even in the midst of fear and pain and grief and suffering, but they're also there even during the happiest times, like when a patient learns that they're now cancer-free, or even at the birth of a newborn. And so this program just allows for patients and families and for staff in the facility to share stories of what nurses have done and have meant to them along the way. And so without further ado, the latest Daisy Award winner is Tal Schaefer. Congratulations, Tal. Tal is a nurse in the specialty care unit. Many of you probably know him. He's highly regarded not only by his coworkers and the providers in the specialty clinic and beyond, but also by his patients and his family and their families. He was recently nominated by a patient's wife that he cared for recently, and this is what she had to say about Tal. She said that Tal was an excellent support for her husband and for her in the past few years, and especially since the spring when he was diagnosed with lung cancer and had to undergo lung surgery. And she spoke of how frightening this whole entire process was for them, and she really got very nervous after his discharge when she had to take care of her husband's wounds post-surgery following his discharge. And she speaks so highly of how Tal was consistent and just a consistent source of prompt information, and he was so caring and helpful and always available to offer advice when they needed it. And for these reasons, she felt compelled to recognize Tal for this award. And so Tal, thank you so much for making a difference in the lives of this patient and his wife and all of the patients that you touch along the way. As a Daisy nurse, there are many benefits, including your picture will be on the Daisy wall near the cafeteria. Your name will also be in the Daisy archives in the foundation itself, and once you're a Daisy nurse, you're always a Daisy nurse, so that's great. A poster will hang on your unit, just in recognition that there's a Daisy nurse on the unit and that works within the unit, so people know that. You'll receive a beautiful sculpture which perfectly represents a bond between a patient and a nurse. And you'll also get a Daisy pin. We ask you to wear that proudly. The other benefits, there's many other benefits, and they're included in your package that you can read about. You and your team will also receive a special treat of Cinnabons, And the Cinnabons are significant because in the last days where Patrick was passing, the only thing that really appealed to him was Cinnabons. And he told his family if they were going to bring him Cinnabons, they needed to bring the nursing staff Cinnabons. So that's just another way to keep Patrick's memory. And so I do want to take also a moment to recognize some nurses from other units who were nominated for this award. It's an exceptional achievement just to be nominated, and so you should be very proud of your accomplishments. And those that were nominated are Shelby Payton, and Shelby is a nurse on 8B, and Doug Iambozia, who's also a nurse on 8B, and Nicole Martin in our infusion center, who's actually recently received the Daisy Award as well, and many other nominations. And so all of you will receive a pin too, so please wear that pin proudly. And we congratulate all of you. Special thanks to Tal, Shelby, Doug, and Nicole. Thank you for all that you do in making a difference in the lives of our patients and their families.